I've not.
Long time thumper.
One thumper. That's
we're underway here. Starts at 34, ends at 15. So either on the live stream or join me on the server. Invictus, you cover the Marius' team, and I'll cover the Clan Jade Falcon team, and then Spets, you fill in the gap. All right.
That's the first tank I've seen in a while. Put Pop-Lug in a Morrigu.
It's all Masakaris. 3 Masakaris have been unbelievably deadly when they've been used. Invictus, why are Masakaris as a team so difficult in this tournament to fight against?
Well, they recently got buffs to their maneuverability, so they can dance kind of like an Austin fan. So unlike in the past where they usually just die horribly, they can actually last a lot longer, and they already have really good weapons. So.
Or do they have like increased acceleration or something over the whole?
That, and I think tighter turn.
Pretty sick bar.
Spets, if you knew you were facing 3 Masakaris, what might be something you might take to try and battle those?
Depends on which Masakari. If it's ERPPC Masakari, you're gonna have to just take more good Ds to out DPS them. Like 3 things with all PPC loadouts, you'd be kind of fucked unless you take something bigger than it.
Speaking of things, Invictus, what things into battle did Marius' team bring? You said a tank. What else? What is the tank?
There's a Morrigu. You can guess on the other 2. And you'll probably get it right because it's 2 Warhawks.
All right, and TSA Helsgate. It's clan tech only on this one. Some teams ended up playing 4 matches today, so I modified the 3rd round on a suggestion from Glarg from last week that we added a clan restriction to offset the IS restriction for the final rounds. So what happened was, yeah, so it'll be interesting. And in the final round, it'll be the same thing. There'll be this restriction as well. So we're NASCARing, it looks like. How do you keep your razor's edge when a match doesn't have shooting for a few minutes because you can't find the enemy?
I guess keep paying attention and keep looking for details. Make sure you're not going in the same direction or about to walk into a bottleneck.
How are those Morrigus going to do against these Masakaris? Like just initial guess.
Really depends on where they engage.
Yeah, if the Masakaris are able to engage near rocks or mountain that they can come out on either side of and peek, they can essentially outflex the sustained DPS.
You're both in this battle. You're both in this triple Masakari battle. You see that they have 2 Masakaris and a Morrigu just based on this information. Do you focus anything specific?
You focus the Morrigu turret because it can't turn away. You just all 3 get in there.
Yep, you just circle straight around it, and at some point, once the turret goes down, its sustained or average damage output is gonna go down because it's not gonna be able to track all 3 targets going around it.
And the more Masakaris have so much overwhelming damage, once the turret goes down, you'll just destroy it.
Alright. Quick shout out to Aerodani Light Horse. It was nice to see you. Zoidberg, thanks for bringing your pilots in.
You take out the turret.
Hope you all had fun. So, it's a 15-minute time limit. How many of the matches today have gone up near that limit?
Well, one pushed it. I think it was a jungle match that was long range.
Hi, Zoidberg.
Hi guys. I, as GLH member, want to say thank you for event. That was pretty fun and well done.
Yes.
Nice organization and stuff.
Well, thank you very much for coming. It's wonderful to see Aerodani Light Horse back, and we hope to see you maybe in future months when we run other events.
Okay, yeah, sure. If you, send us some kind of message, that will be cool.
Yes.
We don't want to miss it, you know.
All right, so yeah, I'll hit up your website when I've got word of what we're doing next, and have probably by now a good morning.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right.
Oh, thank you very much.
Yep. Thank you for playing, and
Yeah, well, that's all. Thank you.
Yep.
See you.
bye.
See ya.
User disconnected from your channel. User disconnected from
More
your channel.
NASCAR. Literally more NASCAR.
They're going around in circles.
Invictus, how do you break a NASCAR?
You turn around, go the other direction.
Yeah.
As fast as you can.
Just turn around.
What happens if we run out of time? Oh my gosh, like seriously.
I mean, I think you've actually done in the past where you like announce both teams' position.
Alright, we started at 34, and for the first time all night, I'm actually definitely keeping track of the time, even though I was keeping track of time in all the other matches. Pinky swear, wink wink.
No, but of course.
But with the trip to the finals on the line, and Star Adder waiting patiently to blow some stuff up, and for these guys to want to have a chance to blow some of Star Adder stuff up, this match ends at 19. I
So
think
this
we'll
is
give a
the
5-minute warning. Yep. I heard Jamek. Alright. Invictus, is it critical to take Radar and Gekum in these 3v3s? Are you a fan of Radar, or is it possible to get by without it?
I mean, in 3v3s, all these maps are so small. Radar is much more important when the teams are larger. And you don't want to be caught out of position.
So what's Marius doing right now with his team?
Marius is just going to be patient, keep doing what he's doing.
Mm-hmm.
And that's probably why they haven't turned around.
How much do you have to worry about overheating these Masakaris and Moragus on this negative 40-degree map?
The only one you have to worry about is ice shot. Everything else should be perfectly fine.
Alright, CJF is now shooting at something. I can't quite tell if those missiles went through. So we've had first contact. How much are you worrying about the player names here?
I think I've done a 3v3 on this map with triple Masakaris before.
It's critical to hit everything at once, I think. Because Masakaris are improved, but they're still Masakaris. They're not 100-ton Atlases with armor to be shot at for days, and a lot of their weaponry is in the arms. Together they're deadly, but if you can pick one of those off, I think that really weakens the list. Do we know what Morgu that is by chance?
It's going to have to be the Delta. I mean, maybe the Pulse Laser one, but I doubt it.
Why would you take anything else, really?
I mean, you could squeeze more DPS because it's so cold, but all of those are more long range.
Alright, so I don't think they've actually seen each other so much as CJF is just like, come at me, bro, by firing their weapons late.
Isn't the scalpel the same range, or is it 100 meters longer? I can't remember what heavy larges are.
Oh my gosh.
Oh.
Okay, I'm switching over to the Mercs team just so the viewers can see what we're dealing with, and this is like extra NASCAR. Okay, they get a warning in 30 seconds. Oh, never mind. Here's the battle. Do not lead with the Morgu. The Morgu is gonna get slammed. While Jamek is taking a crap load of damage here, and Marius wants to deal with things.
Dunked on.
That's that Morgu gonna die. Tigers down. 3 Morgers are now 2. How much controversy if it's the Mercenary Team that makes the finals? I mean, seriously. Oh, alright, we don't have to worry about it now. Yes, we do. Jamek! kill something!